Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So good to see everyone. Let's go ahead and get started. Wherever you are, sitting on a chair, go ahead and lean back so the back is fully rested. Both feet on the floor, hands nice and relaxed in the lap. If you're lying down, maybe having a pillow underneath the head, pillow underneath the knees, and begin to close the eyes, or perhaps just softening the focus. Feel yourself breathing, noticing the inhale and the exhale. As the inhale fills up the lungs and they expand, and the exhale lets everything go and the lungs collapse. Inhale, the lungs expand, the ribs expand, and exhale, the lungs collapse, the ribs collapse. And for our time together this morning, just know that you can put your to-do list off to the side. You can come back to it later today, at any time, or maybe it's something that you don't have to come back to at all. And bring the hands in front of the heart so that the fingertips are touching and there's a little bit of space between the palms. So the palms are not touching, but the fingertips are. And bring the elbows into the sides. And bring awareness to where the thumbs meet and touch, to where the index fingers meet and touch, to where the middle fingers meet and touch, to where the ring fingers meet and touch, to where the pinkies come together and meet and touch. Notice the feathery, soft, light touch of the fingertips against each other. Let the forehead smooth out as the thoughts begin to smooth out. Relax the eyes. Soften the cheeks. Soften the jaw. And soften the tongue. And in your mind's eye, see a time, a place, a person where you experienced great joy. It can be at any time during your life, any place, any person, perhaps it's a pet. And wherever you are, notice how that joy feels in your body. Is there a particular place in your body that feels really yummy, really alive? Just taking note of how it feels in your body to be somewhere where you experienced complete joy. Then, as you move through the rest of your day, the rest of your week, try to make a connection with that time, that place, that person that brings you complete joy, and the feeling that you have right now. Begin to bring that feeling into your body anytime that you need it. Begin to lengthen your exhale so that it's longer than your inhale. And slowly let the hands return back to the lap or by your sides. Allow the eyes to open, taking in the room, the light, all around you. Taking a moment just to notice how you're feeling after that brief practice this morning. Wonderful. So, I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but are women wired differently? And, it wasn't until I was probably in my 30s when I actually realized that men and women are different. And it was when I was in Ayurveda school that this dawned on me. And it's probably because I went to a college where, you were told you can do anything just as good as a man can. And this message gets reinforced not only in school, but in movies and books, in social commentary, in the news. And so I'd really internalized it, right? But as I've gotten older, and especially in these last 2 years, where I've been in a season of caregiving for an elderly parent with stage 4 cancer, I've been in a season of burnout and depletion. And through these last 2 years, I am amazed at how resilient I've been, how tenacious I've been, becoming an advocate for a parent that can't advocate for themselves, navigating the healthcare system, right? It's been amazing, all the things that I've been able to withstand in these last 2 years. It's the days and months on end where I never had a break, never had a day off, never really even had any hours off. It was just going from one thing to another. The only time I got some time off was during sleep. And even during those times when I was laying on the floor, wanting it all to just stop, wanting all the responsibilities to go away. When I thought that I couldn't go on, when all I wanted to do was lay in bed, when it became too much to get up and get something to drink. I have been asking my body to do more and more with less and less. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't sleeping right. I was depleted physically, emotionally, spiritually. And all of the things, all of the tasks I was asking my body to do are hard on a woman's body. Because women's bodies aren't meant to be in go mode all the time. Women aren't meant to go to war every single day. Women's bodies aren't meant to be the fierce protectors every single day. And so this level of ask to be that force every day, to be the one that has to take care of business every single day, is hard on a woman's body. Our culture is constantly saying, armor up, go tackle what the day has for you. Go tackle whatever the issue is, right? And so every day begins to feel like you're going to battle. I know it did for me. What are the battles that I have to fight today? But women's bodies and biology and physiology are run on cycles. It's run on relationship, on rhythm, on seasons. And women's bodies are more sensitive to stress. So I had to be reminded of that in this last 9 months, that I need more ease. I need to be nourished and nurtured, and I need sunshine, and I need good sleep, and I need support, and I need safety, and I need touch and laughter and time with friends and connection, right? All these things are what women need that are different than what men need. And it's because men's hormones operate on a 24-hour cycle. Men's biology resets every 24 hours. And for women, our biology resets once a month, right? So we're always in this delicate dance of over the course of a month, right? So it makes living in season, in cycles, in rhythm, in connection more necessary for us to function, to live well. And so Ayurveda has known this for over 5,000 years, because in Ayurveda, the healing isn't about optimizing the next wellness trend on TikTok. It's not steadily watching your steps on your smartwatch or looking at your sleep cycles and sleep stats every night. Ayurveda has known for thousands of years that healing comes from creating a loving relationship with your body. And when we create a loving relationship with our body, we begin to listen to what our body needs more, And when we begin to listen more, we begin to create the healing that our body needs. So, our women's bodies thrive with good food, seasonal, local, fresh, organic food. It thrives on warmth. It thrives on touch, on living with the seasons, living in connection with nature, living in cycles, experiencing pleasure rather than guilt, moving in a way that energizes us rather than depletes us. It is breathing deeply and softening deeply. It is living in connection with others, in community. It is living in rhythm, our daily rhythms, our seasonal rhythms, our monthly rhythms. It's nourishment, allowing ourselves to be nurtured and cared for. And the idea that everything I do, no matter what it is enough. And I think that's a big one, at least for me, right? Because nothing that I do ever seems enough. There always seems to be one more thing, or what I've done isn't good enough, or it needs to be more. But really, what we do is enough. That's what our body can handle and take and do at its greatest. And so when we begin to approach our life experience this way, with living in rhythm and cycles and connection, and saying, I don't have to armor up every single day, I don't have to go to battle every single day, it doesn't mean that women are weak, right? We're just as intelligent. We can be in boss mode. We can do all the things, but we have to approach those things in a different way. It means that we can do less and it still be just as powerful as a man. And as I've begun to do less, to live more rhythmically in my day-to-day, month-to-month, and season-to-season, in this last 9 months or so, really, my reliance on coffee has lessened to get through the day. I've lost weight, right? I had gained about 20 pounds. I've lost a little bit of it so far. Without really trying, I've enjoyed moving and being outdoors more, and enjoying just sitting in my backyard and feeling the sun on my skin and listening to the birds chirp. I wasn't able to enjoy that before. My sleep has deepened without reliance on strong herbs to help me relax and transition into sleep mode. My cravings have calmed. My cravings for that heavy sweetness has calmed down. Inflammation has lessened. My skin has balanced out. It was excessively dry and inflamed. And so bloating has improved, digestion has improved, and my desire to be in relationship has improved. And not just relationship with a significant other, but a relationship with friends, a relationship with family members, a relationship with my neighbors, a relationship with nature outside. And this has been a reminder for these challenging times, that the times when so much is going on, that your self-worth is not measured by how much output or exhaustion you can take. It is measured by caring for yourself, by listening to your body, that realizing that you are enough. You are measured by how much care you can give your body, your mind, your spirit. And so if you are living through a difficult season right now, that you can soften a little bit, and that caring for yourself is the best way of moving through your life experience, because you're not a man, you're not designed for battle, you're not designed for war. You're designed for a little bit more softness, for a little bit more nourishment. You're designed to be nurtured and supported and safe, and that's okay too. Please, in the comments, let me know if this landed for you. I'd love to hear back. And have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. And I will see you next Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. If you haven't already, please subscribe for practices, yoga, and all your questions answered about how we can better care for our bodies to live longer and feel better. Be well and nourished.